G'day FSG, how you doing?
Hey Args, how are you?
Not too bad, thank you. I'm excited to be back doing a little bit of farming with you.
I know, it feels like it has been a few weeks, hasn't it? Just through various things.
It's just the joys of doing what we're doing. But we've got a few things lined up for today.
That's the benefit of leaving it a few weeks, isn't it? There's definitely a pile of stuff to be done.
That's right. So both our cornfields we planted last time have a few weeds in them. Yours are medium, so need a hoe, whereas mine are only small, so need a weeder. So we're gonna have to go our separate ways on doing that.
Yep, that's a bit unfortunate, but I think we've both got money in the bank now, so it's not a huge problem, is it?
No, not at all. And I need to feed my cows, and I think you've got pigs you need to deal with.
I need to move some pigs about, yeah. They're breeding so fast, I've filled a pen, so I need to ship some over into the next one.
That's a good problem to have, isn't it?
It is. So
nice one. And I
let's
think
dive in.
You've arranged a cattle truck that's going to be a mutually beneficial truck.
That's right, yeah, we've got a communal truck that you can move your cows, I can move my pigs as and when we need to.
Beautiful. Alright, well that'll be handy.
Excellent. Well, we'd better crack on, or we can't stand here all day chatting.
No, we can't. No, we better go and get into it and, see when we see you.
Alright, mate.
Right,
catch you in a bit.
Catch you soon. Hello everyone, welcome back to North Frisian here with the Farm Sim Guy and myself. It has been a couple of weeks. Last time we were here we were planting our cornfields, but as you can see, let's shoot in here very quickly, our grass has grown. This field's ready to mow, the ones over the road are ready to mow, and they should, from that bad pH value, they should have a decent yield on them because we did manage to get all that slurry spread on and get that nitrogen looking nice and healthy. So that is something we might get to today if we can get through the other tasks. But a little bit more pressing is to make sure we feed the cows. We're down to our last 750 litres of silage, I think, for the main cows, and the, well, they're not really calves anymore, the younger ones over here, which are getting very much too mature animals and just about time to move them into the other shed. They need some food, they're just about out, so. And these ones here, I think we're going to have a look. Are we going to get a trigger if we stand close enough? No, I have to go right round. But they are pretty much out of food too. So first things first, we're going to go and get them fed. And then we just go and poke our nose over the hedge. Might be able to see from here. And have a look. Can I jump up and over? I can. Jump up over here and get out into the field. You can see down the bottom there, our weeds are small. So we just need a weeder to come in and tackle them. Can't actually see any. There's a whole heap, there we go. Some down in there, a little bit of grass, sort of weed. So we will go and find a small weeder, or a weeder at least, probably not a small one. We want to get a decent sized one. We'll come and tackle those and then jump over into the fields and get some grass made. Or get some grass mowing, I should say. But first things first, let's go and get these cows fed. I'm going to make sure I've got my beacons on because there was a very close call I wasn't even aware of last time where I managed to pull out in front of FSG. Coming out the driveway, so make sure I've got beacons on, and I was very cautious to have a proper look that time. But we've already got the bales out. There we go. I'm just going to get those. Oh, we missed the hay one. Right, let's just have another go at that. I'm going to try and make sure we put them both up at the same time because that'll make it easier. There we go. Putting those straw bales over, but there is our mix. I've shown you how this works plenty of times. In fact, there goes the truck. It's good timing. Take a look there. That is a mutual truck for us. A little bit of a toot, so if we need to use it for the cows, we can. He's obviously going to be using it for his pigs, just to move them between sheds. So there we go. But like I said, we've made this mix plenty of times. 2 bales, 1 straw, 1 hay, and the rest is silage from over the road. So we'll jump up in here and head on over, get a few of these loads into the animal pen. that load of silage into these ladies. They got a little bit of TMR as well. Actually, that's them full. We might just leave this here so we can top it up a little bit later. Just get that unhooked. But the other girls over there, they are all full up as well. So, all food for everyone, which means we can go and track down a weeder. Now, I'm going to take the Vulture down for one reason, and that is because it needs fuel. So, we're going to go down and fuel it up when we're down here, and we'll go and pick up a weeder so we can get into this cornfield and get started on some weeding. I'm not sure, I haven't seen FSG go back past with the truck, whether he's brought that back down here or not, and whether he's making a start on doing his weeding yet or not. A little bit funny how we both ended up with different sized weeds though. It's a little bit of an odd one. It must be something to do with the way the field was prepped, whether it's because he had the oilseed radish in there first or what the story was, but we'll take it. Small weeds, big weeds, regardless, we've got to get rid of them. So let's go and find ourselves a weeder. So having a look through here, we've got the small ones here, the Gyric puller, this is a hoe, the pottinger, so we don't really want that. We've got the iron bock, which is 12 meters wide. And we've got the Elmer's manufacturing, which is 15 to 27 meters wide, or the larger iron bock, which is 24. I think this one here at 12 meters is probably going to be about the right size for what we're doing here on our farm. Don't need anything much bigger than that. Now the question is, do we buy it? Do we lease it? Beauty of buying it, it actually has the seeding ability, but we were putting a cover crop or grass or something like that in. 204,000, we've got 41, we're going to get a whole lot more from our milk. We've got crops coming in. We're not short on money, there's nothing else we really need, so let's go through and buy it. There we go. Add that into our fleet and go and have a look at it out back here. There it is. I think that's going to be a good sized weeder. I can guarantee next time we need something though, we'll need a hoe, so I'm going to get short. Look at that, actually. Good timing because there is FSG. We'll have a chat to him when he gets over here.
Fancy meeting you here.
Oh, what a coincidence. How did you get in? How did you get on with your pigs?
Yeah, I may have bought the biggest trailer possible and had to do some landscaping to get it turned into the yard, but we're good now.
Alright. I was thinking that I saw you drive past and I was thinking actually my yard's quite accessible, yours is a little bit tougher.
The gates were definitely too tight without a little bit of manhandling.
Alright, oh well. You got it in and out, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're not skimping on the width on your weeder as well there, Args.
I could have gone bigger, that's 12. I could have gone up to about 27, I think.
Efficiency.
So.
I'm not sure I get those luxuries with a hoe. I'll have to have a look.
No, I think you've got one size fits all at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I better push on then.
Yeah, alright. Oh, it means I'll probably get finished well before you, if I'm a little bit wider too.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, well, if you want to start on your grass then I can maybe follow up. We'll see.
Yeah.
See how you get on.
Make a plan for what I'm going to do with it. Don't even know what I'm going to do with it yet. I've got enough silage and hay.
Exactly, yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Have fun. Carry on.
You too.
Alright, let's get ourselves backed in here and hooked up and out of the way. Let's not forget we need to get diesel. That was the main reason for bringing this tractor down. There we go. Yeah, hooked up. Spin ourselves out and we'll just head on over this way. Stu's probably gone, no, he's not in his tractor, he'll be in buying whatever he needs to buy. So he's probably been wondering what on earth we're doing, heading over in this direction, but we need to get some diesel, so press the button, get that filling, and we'll be down in the field and started weeding in no time. We might as well make the most of the fact we are at this end of the field, and we might as well start down this end. No point running all the way back down to the yard. We've got a field entrance here, so let's get ourselves turned in. Like the little bit of detail here with these puddles and that in the farmways and the entrances. Right. Now I did just have a nervous thought there that we might end up with some crop destruction from our tyres, but not too worried. Don't seem to be getting that. So get this unfolded. There we go. I'm going to back on up into the corner, so we're starting off in the premium place, which we do a decent job of our reversing. Let's have a look. Square up, have one more go. There we go, that's looking a little bit better. Once we're in here, we'll go through, set all the settings in the GPS so we have some assistance there with the steering, and we'll get into it, getting some weeding done. There we go, that's us set up with 2 headlands. You can see the lines clear as they're in front of us, so we'll get that lowered down. Turn the cruise control on, press the button, get those up and underway, and we'll get into it. Actually not the fastest, didn't really think about that. This is actually going a bit slower than I thought we'd fall a little bit faster doing the weeding. I didn't even actually check what the speeds are, but there we go. Let's just stop there real quickly. I'm just going to go and jump out. Have a check behind us and just make sure that the weeds are disappearing. No, it's still saying weeds small. Needing a weeder. I hope we're not going to run into the same issues that FSG did earlier. One of the other fields. Let's just have a look on the PDA on the map and make sure it's cleared the weeds from this corner. Alright, there we go. You can see a nice clear swath of weed-free field behind us. So it's just reading the fact we've got weeds across the rest of it. So that's good. Look up there, it looks like FSG is about to get started in his field. If we hover over that long enough, actually we'll see weeds medium low. And on our one, hover over that for a second, weeds small, weeder. So we're right. We are doing the right thing here. So hopefully by the time we finish, that weed small will be completely gone for the field. Right, let's go and jump up in the tractor, get on our merry way. There we go, back into it. Up and underway. Weeding is a go. We'll power on, get this done, and catch up with you when we're finished.
FSG to Args.
Yeah, go ahead, mate.
I've finished, mate. It's been pretty quick to get through that, and I see you've got a bit to go yet.
Yeah, I'm still probably two-thirds of the way through it.
So I'm just wondering, is there anything you want me to get started on the grass, or shall I could just take a quick contract or something to keep me going?
If you wanted to mow some grass, go for it. And grab the fence and put the mowers on and pick a field. Any of them are ready to go.
Alright, I'll maybe do that then.
Sweet.
Ahead of the game.
Yeah, sounds good.
You'll not be far behind me.
I won't be. No, it'll give me a chance to figure out whether I'm going to silage it or hay it or what we're going to do.
Alright, sounds good.
Legend. Alright, thank you.
Nice one, mate.
Well, I'm not going to lie, that has taken longer than I expected. I hadn't even looked at the speed we were doing this when we were buying it. Just pays to read all of the information when you're purchasing a piece of equipment. FSG, as you would have seen from that little chat we had, he finished a long time ago. And you look over there, he's two-thirds of the way through mowing that field for us. So that's been pretty speedy. So I'm not going to complain. We've got the job done. If we just have a look here while this all folds up. Yeah, folding. Just have a look on the map. There you go, you can see we've got rid of all the weeds, just missed a little bit down here and a couple on the turns, but I'm not going to complain. FSG has done a perfect job on his field. You'd almost think he's used easy dev. A little bit there and a little bit there, but he's done a good job. Right, let's get this over into the yard, and then we will go and hook up the tedder. I've made the call. I've been thinking about it. We're going to make some more hay. Hay seems to, well, it's not the shortest. Well, I say that again. It is the material we have the least of, other than the straw, and obviously we can't get straw, but we've got so much silage, and we've got all this corn. I don't even know what we're going to do with this, whether we're going to make silage out of this too. So let's make some more hay, make sure we've got enough of that to keep going, keep the cows happy, and then we can worry about some silage again later in the season. Alright, tedder all hooked up, and that's worked out pretty well because it looks like FSG is just finishing in here. So let's get this unfolded. There he is. Is he going to head across the bridge? Does look like he's going to. He's going to have to fold those up to be able to get across though. I'll make sure he doesn't go and damage our mowers, but let's focus here. Get those lights turned off because we don't need those on. Lower that down, turn it on. Get ourselves set up with a little bit of steering assist again. Makes our life as easy as possible. There we go. Straight from weeding into some tedding. Oh, nice and close to the edge there. He's got a good amount of the field. Definitely not leaving any grass behind. Right. There we go. Be able to go down this side, turn on that steering assist, and be into it. Cruise control activated as well, and there we go. Right. Let's go, let's get this all tedded, ready to make some hay next time. I've got that field next door. Don't think we'll get them all mowed today. We might just see if we can get this one and the next one mowed, and both of them tedded. So next time, some windrowing and hay to make, a bit more mowing to do. Lots to keep us busy. Right, let's carry on, get this done. Alright, last pass in the field, and this one will be ready to windrow and get bailed up. Now FSG just spin around, he's finished over in that one. He's just parked up for now. We had a quick chat before off air, and we're going to call it quits at the end of this field. Means whoever does some tedding next time won't be right behind the mower, so the mower will be able to start and tedder can get into that one. It'll give us a nice little overlap between the work, which should work out really, really well. But there we go. Done. I feel like I just want to drop this down. A bit of a spray. You reckon we can get him with some hay? Just about. Right. Shouldn't play with farm equipment. It's a silly thing to do. We'll go up and park up here by this field entrance. We'll leave the other tractor over there in the other one. We'll have a chat to FSG, wrap things up for the day.
Fairly rattling through that, Args?
Yeah, I thought I'd catch up to you a bit more, but once again, that mower goes faster than the tedder must.
It does. I've definitely had the quick machines today.
You have. Which is good. No, it was good. Thank you for your help with getting some grass mowed. I don't know what I'm going to do with it all. We end up with more hay and that than I even need. And there's no value in it for us.
Buy more cows.
So, well, I might have to. Money's there for those too. Maybe.
Buy another farm.
Could do. Lots of things.
Yeah.
Look at the BGA.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Exactly. Exactly.
No, very good. Thank you for the help.
No worries. Yeah, we thought we'd leave that there. There's another one to Ted down there now, isn't there? And another one to cut just over here. So
Yeah.
gives us something to start with next week.
That's right. Plus, I've got that bit of grass around my yard now too, so a bit over the road.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
More grass than I know what to do with it.
Exactly. Cool. Well,
All right.
it was good to catch up again, Args.
Yeah, I think you're away again next weekend, aren't you? So we'll might be another fortnight before the next one, which is fine.
Indeed. Yeah. That's fine. And we maybe need to think about packing up and moving to Kinlake at some point.
Yeah. I'm going to do some fishing and farming in the Highlands.
Exactly.
We're not too far away now.
No, we're not. We're not.
Very good.
So
All right, mate.
have a great week.
Yeah, you too.
I'll catch you next time.
Yeah, a couple of weeks' time. Right. Have a good one. See you, buddy.
Nice one, Args.
Cheers. Bye. Well, there we go. That's us all done and dusted here for another episode. And as you might have just heard, as we've just alluded to, plans are afoot for a move to the Highlands when the next map comes out. So that is, I think, the 5th of November. So we're end of October, end of September, beginning of October now. So there may only be a handful of episodes here left on North Frisian, but it's been a great map. I've really enjoyed it. So hopefully we can carry over some of the fun we've had on this one and bring it to the Highlands and have some fun over there. Maybe set up some fishing. Who knows? Anyhow, we'll worry about that in a wee while. For this one, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed that episode, and we'll catch you in the next one.